Hello everybody, this is Zigzag Zog coming to you from Western Kentucky, and we're about to continue our playthrough of Long War of the Chosen. And just so you know, it's a beautiful evening here in Western Kentucky. I got the windows wide open, the temperature is perfect, but with that in mind, the crickets, the frogs, you name the bug, they're making noise in the background. If it ends up being a distraction on this playthrough, please give me a note in the comments to let me know, and I'll make sure to close the windows in the future and then open them back up when I do the saving and editing and rendering and uploading. Those don't matter if I have the windows open, but if they aren't a bother on this playthrough having the windows open, I may do it again if we have one of these perfect evenings. And let's get forward. Western US, we are on a rescue resistance contacts mission. We have the enemy readiness down to vulnerable. We could wait longer, but what's the sense? What's the purpose? And as far as our squad going in, we seem to be in good shape with Data as our sharpshooter, Jeffrey Warrior Drag as our grenadier. Yes, he has a nickname, and if you notice the colors on his uniform, the blue and the gold of the Golden State Warriors, you'll know where his heart is at. Jean-Luc Picard is our shinobi, and we got three new rookies, Trevor T-Bone Hurt, Sebastian Professor Jeski. Those two have made an appearance on our Enemy Within Long War campaign that's currently also going on, so welcome back to this campaign. And we have Will Riker joining us as a rookie also. So with this team in mind, let's get in there and launch the mission and see where we end up in the Western US. Okay, here we are. We are heading into Seattle. So we're in the big old city. Operation Failing Bell. That's where we're headed to rescue our captives. Yes, and we're in the big city, skyscrapers all around, and we're here to take care of a jailbreak once again. And the music has faded out for who knows what reason. And we'll see if it joins us back again later. If not, in the meantime, we have background musicless play going on, and we'll see if it decides to join us and come back for us. As far as where the rescue takes place, it's off in the distance, off in this building. Okay, and as far as where our evacuation point is, it's then off to the left, fair amount of distance. Yeah, it's probably similar to the last time, just some different directions we're dealing with. And it's hard to tell what kind of buildings we have in the way. So I guess, why don't we move straight forward down the roadway until we get some other buildings in view down the road to give us an idea of what kind of path and what kind of cover we can take. We got Trevor leading the way. In fact, Trevor, let's get you up just a little farther to this little cover right over. In fact, we'll go right up here.
Moving out.
No vision yet on the enemy, so it should be pretty safe to move the rest of us up pretty far. And we're going to try Jeffrey right here behind this full cover. So it's nice. It's a go, go, go early on. We're moving fast and smooth early on. William Riker, let's get you moving up too.
Get right on.
And finally, Jean-Luc Picard, who has done well for us in previous missions. Let's get you all the way up to this cover here. And finally, Data as our sharpshooter. We'll kind of give you a nice full cover spot to at least be positioned behind in case we activate and you have some good cover. Sounds so quiet when the background music disappears. I don't know what made it glitch out, but when that little yellow box describing the mission popped up, that's when the music decided to fade out, and it hasn't come back since. We'll see if that's a thing, or if it's going to come back at some point, maybe when the enemies activate. or else we got to get a little glitch or bug that we got to work around or figure out. Okay, let's move everybody else up. The move forward seems to be relatively safe. In fact, what kind of, we have a tall building ahead of us here, and then it's across the way from the building across. So if we start getting sight on the enemy, we may decide to go up the pole here straight ahead of us and climb on the roof. But for now, we'll keep advancing down the roadway here, the avenue down this way. William Riker will bring you up behind this tree up here too. And a sharpshooter. Do we have a good spot for a sharpshooter over here? Let's just try you right down here. Jeffrey, we will bring you up over here. Let's see, we got a window over here, so I don't know if that's where I want to place myself, is on a window. Let's just get you a little half cover in the middle of the alley here, or the roadway that we're moving down.
Running.
Yes, I can see that. And we'll overwatch who's left. Okay, we got some enemy noise straight ahead of us, so maybe it's time to look at trying to take some high ground, so we may have some advantage over them when they appear. I can move up to the pole and then decide if I want to do a yellow move onto the roof. That's the question. And since we didn't activate anything moving up to this point, and I don't have a specialist, so that tower is unusable or unhackable to us really. Let's just kind of move forward to get ready to move on the roof next time. It's kind of what I'm thinking we're going to have to do till we get a better feel for where the enemy might be located.
Confirmed, sir.
Orders confirmed. Moving out. Moving to designated position.
Okay, let's just overwatch everybody so that next turn we're going to be ready to go topside, go up the roof and see if we get longer, better vision. They still seem to be ahead of us towards where the prisoners are located, which makes sense. That seems to be where they tend to hang out in general. So Sebastian, let's have you do the honors and get up to the roof and see if we get better vision of what we're up against. Yeah. Nothing. So we're clear. Looks like we're fairly clear down below. So it might not even make sense at this point to take any kind of a roof position with anybody else other than maybe the sharpshooter. So we'll move forward in more standard down on the ground positions. And we still have 23 turns left, so I think I'm to the point as now we're getting closer to the prisoners. We're probably going to look at some more of the blue move kind of positions so we can still get some overwatch in case the enemy happen to wander into us. Do I have any kind of coverage over here? Not really. So we'll just kind of push you up here.
Moving to designated position.
And finally, oh, I moved I wasn't even paying attention to moving everybody forward, but we got Data down here. I was going to move him upstairs, up above, but instead, in fact, maybe how much movement do we have left? We can still get you upstairs.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and then we'll come back here to you, T-Bone, and get you in that cover over there.
That's affirmative.
And let's do some overwatching.
All right then.
Got it covered.
What?
Are we going to get someone to path into us here soon, or are we going to have to find out where they are? Ah, we hear some movement at last. Coming down from the side, not where we've been hearing the noises so far. So we have the enemy in sight, and it looks like it's time for us to take a look at seeing about taking care of this enemy right down the road here. Do we have any good cover positions we can get into without activating? Not a ton. In fact, Jeffrey, you're going to be the first one. You're going to probably launch the fun by popping over a little grenade launcher over there. So let's get you right into this corner cover.
I'm on the move.
And who else do we want to get ready? Do I have a shot with the sniper up here? Yes, I do have a sniper potential shot up here also. But I think we'll go for the multi-damage with the grenade launcher to start it out. Although, maybe we won't. Maybe we'll see about setting up on Overwatch, because we got some loot hanging out over here on all three of them. And I have a good chance of blowing two of them up and losing the loot on two soldiers. So let's see if we can set up into some Overwatch positions instead. No, I can rotate the wrong way. There we go. Let's get some Overwatch setups over here. William Riker right here. Although they're not quite as ideal as I would like, because it leaves us in half cover if things don't work out. We can get our Shinobi Jean-Luc Picard up a little closer at least. His detection range is a little better. And who else can we get moving? Sebastian. Let's get you right here, and if they run towards us at all, you'll be at least, yeah, you'll be in range of some Overwatch down here. And finally, we got one more to get moved over, and that is you, Trevor. We want to get you up in a position where you can take advantage of the fun about to ensue here. So let's get you up here. Alrighty, so we're going to decide. I'm going to keep the Shinobi available for maneuvering in case we don't kill everybody. Everybody else we are going to set on Overwatch. So that means you, Sebastian. That means you, William Riker. We'll pass on you, Jean-Luc Picard. We'll keep you as our last defense in case we don't kill everybody. And Jeffrey, we're going to end up, I do think, just overwatching you. And first thought originally we were going to use the grenade, but we're going to do the old activate and Overwatch maneuver and see if that works for us. And Data, you do the honors. Who shall we attempt to take out to start? Let's work on the sentry first. Now, we probably won't get a one-shot kill on the sectoid, so I think we have a decent chance on the sentry. Obviously we do on the Advent Trooper, but I think we're better spent going after the sentry and see if we can't take him out. Here we go, activation time. Nice way to start it off. Now let's see if the Overwatch can take care of everybody else. We are revealed, we are hot, we are ready to go. Action time. Miss. There we go, way to take down the sectoid. Now we got an Advent Trooper, the weakest of all three, back in decent cover though. But we have a Shinobi available. Ooh, death from above. Isn't that cool? We got our first death from above, but it doesn't look like we can take another shot down here. So what do we need to do? Can we holo target? Well, before we do that, can we get the Shinobi? Do we have range to do a little slashing over there? No. We only have a 16% shot with the Shinobi, so that may not be the way to go on this one. Obviously we can move the Shinobi a little bit closer, but that's not really going to be much of a better shot. I think what we do is we just Overwatch with the Shinobi at this point, although he's concealed, so he's not going to end up taking it. Let's just move you a little closer, Jean-Luc Picard, just in case things don't work out the way we want, and you can move forward and do a little slashing next time.
On my way.
Make it so. And up here, I guess we'll just reload, since we're not taking a shot on him this time, and we will be open for a shot from a trooper, hopefully. Average aim 65 shot on with the trooper. And what music did come back. I must have come back. Oh! So maybe my plan wasn't good. The trooper was better than I expected. And we activate, so now we got a two-way action going. We got a new pod that we drew in the other direction. That civilian just casually walking by as all this stuff is happening. Gotta love it. So Jeffrey, you are hurt and you definitely need to be careful, and we need to be careful with you. With that in mind, one thing we can do to finish things off is we will move out the shinobi and just take care of this trooper, so we only got to worry about a one-way battle. So let's get the flesh going. Let's make sure you're going to end up behind full cover over here and go for it. And you are revealed, and you do the job, Jean-Luc. Now we can all turn our attention down the road. We got an advanced stock. Always like anything that is advanced or
Not at all what
superior.
one would expect.
Now we got a shot available, and let's kind of reorient ourselves down the next road. We're kind of at a crossroads, and at least we aren't in a crossfire anymore. But we got our work cut out for it. It's a sectoid and 2 just regular troopers, so that's kind of nice. I got a 100% shot against a trooper in the front, and that's the one we're going to take out. We're going to use the sure shot that we have and fire that sniper rifle down there. Let's go, data. Let's make it compute. Boom. Down to 2 enemies now. Nice critical shot there. And death from above. So I guess the way death from above works is it gives you another action, just not another shot. That's kind of cool though. That's kind of cool. So I mean, I can holo target, and that would mean I'd be able to holo target the other trooper in the back. Do I have somebody or anybody in position that can take advantage of that? Let's see, William Riker, can we move you up to any better coverage? We do have better coverage here.
Yes, sir.
Let's take advantage of that. And who else can we get into better cover? Jeffrey, we definitely want to get you into better coverage. Now we can only move you a little farther forward. Let's try taking you out on this side, Trevor, and seeing if we can take that full cover. And then finally, let's see. Jeffrey, is there a good spot we can put you in that'll get you some full cover? Because you definitely need full cover. We'll bring you, we're still, even though you're down to 1 health, we're still going to bring you over and keep you in the battle, because that grenade can come in handy if we get in a tough spot here, and I want it available. And Sebastian, we need to get you forward also. We just aren't going to have a full cover position to do it from unless we stay too far back. I want to at least have a shot available for you, so we're going to play the game. Put you in some half cover. It's against a sectoid who's more likely to do some mind games on you anyway, where the cover, yeah, maybe it won't be quite as effective. So let's, after all, do we have a shot on the trooper in the back? 27 there. Jeffrey, can we launch a grenade out there to try and take care of some cover? That might be possible. That might be something we can look at doing that could happen. We're less likely to take away this tower cover than we are to take away a tree cover. Let's test your grenades here and see what can happen with the grenade. Let's see, fire a shot. Let's see, it's not telling me what I wanted to see over here. So let's just get out of F1. Okay, let's see. Do we want to? We're just going to use. You have more than 1 grenade. It's a light mission. We can afford to use one. Let's launch a frag grenade over and see if we can do some damage on the cover.
Here, catch!
Do we get someone exposed? Do we get some cover? Well, we get it down to half cover. That makes it worthwhile to do what we're looking to do. So let's get up here to the sniper. Let's do a little holo targeting on the half cover soldier. Let's try and help us out. Okay. And now what kind of percent? Now we're up to 52. Now we're talking. We got a little more reasonable. It's still a coin flip, but it's a hell of a lot better than that 16% I think it was that we were looking at. So Trevor, let's see if you can come through and make the shot for us. Nah, not quite, not quite, not quite.
Yeah, I didn't get it.
Yeah, you didn't get it, huh? You didn't get it. Now we have the ability, Sebastian, it's only 23% on the sectoid, so we may just overwatch on the sectoid. Up here we got William Riker who has a shot on that trooper, up to 58%, so that's the one we're going to go at. That's where we have the better chance of making a difference, and then we'll see if we can lock down that sectoid somehow. So come on, William Riker. There we go. That's what I wanted the first time. And Sebastian, I think we're just going to hang you on Overwatch. The other option is to see if you can reach with a flashbang, and you can't quite, so we're just going to set you on Overwatch, try and lock down that sectoid a little bit, see who he decides to go against. Oh, he's moving. Ah, you missed on the Overwatch. So the sectoid's trying to run away and get away. And he succeeded. Oh, excuse me. Now we got to figure out, how do I need to get into the building to release my prisoners? They're inside this room. And how do I gain access to that room? That is the question. Got to take a look at this building so I kind of have an idea, and we don't quite have vision on how I need to get into that room. I don't know. Well, it's the old prison in the bar with the old dance floor room. I've seen this building before, not always as a prison, but this time it's a prison. So I think if we just get in through the bar, that's probably our best way to get in there. When we already are live and being seen and whatnot, we have a door we could go through, but why go through a door when you can crash through a window, right? I think what we'll start out doing then, Trevor, let's get you up to the window and take a peek in that bar room.
Heading out.
See if we see anything else, activate anything else. Nothing at the moment. We'll just move you up. We'll kind of do full cover to full cover, and the alien kind of went off in this direction back over here. So I don't think I have to worry about a flank moving you up here. It's still nice full cover for you. So Jeffrey, that's your new position. And I may just hunker you, because I should have enough others on Overwatch. Shall I push William Riker a little farther forward, see if we can get vision on that sectoid?
Commander.
And we have vision on the sectoid, 48% shot. I wonder if our sniper up above, whoops, got to you too quick, Data, and I passed you right up. Now we don't have vision. We do not have vision this time. So you are not going to be of use to me. We got to go way over here now to get away once we rescue our prisoners. So in the meantime, what I'm thinking, Data, is it may be a better position for our retreat to get you up on this neighboring building. How do I get up on top of that building? So what side of the building do I want to send you to eventually to get a nice high... Wow, there's no really good way up to the top of that building, is there? Unless I go all the way around to the back. Even back here, I don't see a lot of access. Oh, here it is. It's over on this side. Now, if I do it to get up on the roof here to help us out down the road, it kind of takes me out of the action this time. But he doesn't have a shot anyway, so let's just make the dash and get set up on the new rooftop. Sebastian, we ought to be able to get you up somewhere, eh? I think what we'll end up doing is just moving you a blue move behind cover and getting you reloaded at this time, since you don't have any kind of shot. Get you ready to help us out next time, and we'll just kind of reload you. William Riker, you are potentially flankable, so we may just need to push you forward. Of course, if I push you forward and he does some kind of mind control on you, do I have a way or an out? I do have a shootable flashbang by Jeffrey. Jeffrey, what I'm going to do at this point is hunker you down for your own safety so we don't get some accidental hit. And Trevor, we're going to get ready to burst in to get those prisoners here. You're going to be the one that looks like to be the lead soldier to get the prisoners, and in the meantime we'll reload you. Ready for any enemies we might find inside. And William Riker, I think we're going to just get you slightly adjusted behind some full cover. It's not so flankable. And there you go. Now we have the opportunity. I think if I move one move here, we can pick up both about to expire loots that have dropped. So boom, boom, I should pick them both up. We have a PCS hacking.
Jumba. His arms
And
open.
an advance. There we go, advanced autoloader. I like it. And now we can start moving you up yourself to try and get us in better position to be used next time. So it's only half cover here, but you should be out of sight unless the sectoid moves. But I'm okay with that for this turn. Let's see what happens. And he's retreating even more. So that kind of gives me a clue that perhaps there's more aliens. He's running back to the other pod that's somewhere back off in that direction. So we need to get ourselves positioned for when that pod may activate. They could be on the roof perhaps, or back behind the building. But let's get in here, Tommy, or Trevor. Let's get you in here and see if we can make some noise and get closer to those prisoners we need to release.
Not a problem.
And we'll just move you up a little bit closer here to get through that door next turn. Sebastian, we're going to move you on up also. I think we're going to work on getting you inside just in case we run into some activity on the inside. Get you ready to help out. And everybody else, we're probably going to hold position pretty much where we are. Do we have any other full cover to move you forward to, Jeffrey? Not really. We do over on this side. So thinking that he ran off that way, let's get you over on this side so you have the ability to flashbang or grenade.
Moving to designated position.
We are going to get in the habit though of hunkering you down. You won't be one that we're going to use on Overwatch. And let's see, maybe through this window over here, Jean-Luc Picard can get a peek of something going on over here. Nope. So we'll just Overwatch Jean-Luc.
Acknowledged.
And we will get our sniper up to the rooftop. Can't quite make it all the way, but he can get pretty far. I think this is just a better rooftop position that'll help our evacuation of the prisoners in the long run. Jeffrey, I'm going to hunker you down.
In position.
And William Riker, we're just going to keep you. I want to keep you on Overwatch, but I think we better reload you.
Ready when you are.
Hopefully the sectoid doesn't decide to recharge back. Oh yeah, we can still keep you on Overwatch. What am I thinking? This isn't Long War 1?
What?
Yeah, how much you want to bet he went back to another pod back there? Is he going to tell him where we are and bring him forward? I don't know, but let's get up to this doorway.
On my way.
And get in there so we can release some prisoners. And the room is free. The room is empty. So let's get up to this doorway so we can look at hacking next time.
Sure thing.
There we go. And do we have a nice little spot where we can put you, Sebastian? Nah, I don't see a nice little full cover spot, unfortunately, but we got a half cover spot over here. So we'll put you there for the moment.
Tak jest.
Tak jest. And Overwatch.
Żaden się nie prześlizgnie.
Overwatch. And Shinobi. Do we dare risk activating on the roof? I think we'll just Overwatch one more time. Eventually I want to see if that roof is going to be clear. And we'll get my sharpshooter up here and ready to go for next time.
Aye, sir.
Jeffrey, we're just going to continue hunkering you down.
Standing fast. What's making that noise?
Okay, that pod must be back over there where the... Yep, he did run back to another pod, and we have a fresh sectoid or the same Nah, that's got to be a new sectoid, so it's probably overall two. Oh, very good.
Very strong, right?
Very
As
good.
casual as you can.
So we got a trooper and a sectoid, and we probably got that one that ran away too, somewhere back there also. Nah, we missed it.
Ah, kids go.
Okay, now we can hack and get the prisoners freed at least, and that'll free up Trevor to get back in with some offensive help.
Working on the door.
Okay, a whooping 5%. We actually got close to that 5% last time with a non-specialist. I wonder how close we'll get this time. At least we know we're going to open the door. We got awful dang close again. That's pretty... We're doing pretty well on these door unlocks. Not getting down to that 5% point, but we're getting down there pretty far. Okay, Trev, we're going to bring you back out. Full cover. You won't be able to get a shot this turn. You'll be in good position to help us out next time. Sebastian, is there a good spot we can get you to? Not really. Not really. We got some shinobi time going on here. Do we have the ability to flesh? We're going to have, I think we do have the ability to flesh from some corner cover here. The only problem is he'd be very flankable by this trooper, so we got to come up with a plan to get rid of that trooper if we're going to move ahead with the flesh. Let's just make sure we can do it from that spot. Yes, we can. It's a 95% connection rate, and I think that takes care of one of the sectoids. Let's just do it and figure out a way to take care of that trooper in the back. There we go. One sectoid down, one blow. Way to do it, Jean-Luc Picard.
I find the whole process absolutely
And my
exhilarating.
sniper sharpshooter doesn't have a shot back over there because he's on the far side of that. That's a double wide thing. That's why he can't get the angle over there and make a shot. I think what we'll do at this point is we'll see who else we can do the job with. We'll take away, we won't worry about those prisoners less yet. Let's see who else we have that we can bring up. We obviously have a way to bring Jeffrey up there with his grenade and make some damage that way. And the other option we have is Sebastian is nearby. We can get you up to the rooftop to get some elevation advantage. I wonder if that'll give us any better of a shot, because right now it's only 23%. Sebastian, let's see if a rooftop shot will work for us. Let's try it out from up there, see if that changes our percentage. One half cover to another half cover, but we got elevation. How much does that improve us? A 10% improvement by being up on the roof. I wish my sniper could at least see for hollow targeting, but such is life. C'est la vie. We got William Riker. Are you able to move forward and advance and do anything for us? We do have you as a backup if we need to. How far can you throw your flashbang? Relatively far. So if you move up into half cover, you should be able to reach him. So that way if Sebastian misses, and most likely he will on a 33% shot, we can still flashbang the heck out of this guy. Reinforcements, I got to keep track of that, are imminent, so they're not coming immediately, but they're getting close to coming. Got to keep that in mind too as we get our prisoners escaped. So we do have the ability now to reach with the flashbang, but let's save that, hold onto it until we find out if Sebastian... Wait, prisoners, I'm not going to move you yet. We'll find out if Sebastian can connect on his shot at a whooping 33%. This is a Long War rookie shot if you ever seen one before, and you're not a rookie anymore, so that tells you how good the cover is of this guy. 33%. Let's see if you can do it, Sebastian. Oh, I thought we'd almost be up for a graze on that one. So that means we are going to throw the flashbang.
What's our best bet for cover?
I'm worried about a flank over there on our shinobi. Picard. And with that in mind, I think we're going to overwatch the sniper rather than reload, just in case he does decide to move up on some kind of a flank. See if we can't prevent that. And now we will get our prisoners moving a little bit. And why aren't they not? Oh, you're trapped in there. That's why there's no movement. That other prisoner's preventing you from moving out. Kick open that door. And you're outside. Breathe the fresh air of freedom. Get the last prisoner moving and on the go. And Jeffrey, hate to do this to you, but I want you back alive. We're gonna, well, you're in full cover way far back. You probably won't be the target. Let's just reload you just in case so we have full ammo. Was gonna hunker you down, but I think you're, well, I think I'll still hunker you. Well, I think I'm actually going to overwatch you in full coverage because we don't want that guy to flank Jean-Luc Picard. So let's get some extra overwatch out there and then hunker down this prisoner right here. Okay, he missed, thank goodness.
The cavalry's here.
So now we should be able to do something here. In fact, Sebastian, do you have the movement to be able to get down and flank? Not quite. Oh, so close to be able to flank down here, but not quite. I think I will still. Reinforcements incoming. So we are going to have some reinforcements coming up on us. So we're going to have that to deal with us. The first level of reinforcements usually isn't too excessive. Maybe only 2 or 3 simple troops. They usually aren't too complicated on the first load. That means our sniper's not going to be any help on this move. Sebastian, if we get you down there, we always have the ability for the grenade. Yes, we lose the loot though. And in my mind, I think we still must have, unless that was the same sectoid that moved forward with that pod that ran away before, we still may have one more sectoid loose out there too, for all I know. The other option is we have, why didn't I even think of this? He didn't flank you, he didn't overwatch you, so why don't we do a little flesh action again and just take care of it that way? That's probably the best thing we can do. Jean-Luc, and get us out of this mess. There we go.
And look what we've done.
What do we got? We got a stock. Nothing exciting. And now I think we just have to go on Overwatch to get ready for these alien reinforcement drop-ins we're going to get. And I think we're going to have to, and I think, let's see, it's on the back side of the building. So if we get these guys running towards the roof, it might be in our best interest to get up and over the roof, but we'll see. Depending on where the reinforcements drop is going to really determine how we send these rescued resistance fighters. They're all kind of bunched up, so we'll see how the reinforcements land if we're going to leave ourselves vulnerable. Jeffrey, we're going to overwatch you, not knowing where those reinforcements are coming from. I think we're going to start moving you out, Trevor, also out here, but we're going to keep you on Overwatch to try and knock down those reinforcements. And Sebastian, you know, I'm thinking just for this turn we're going to reload an Overwatch before we get you moving, just so we have some good ammo. And, yeah, who knows where they're going to show up anyway, so you might as well have some rooftop Overwatch. And once again, we'll reload and then Overwatch with Riker right here in the center. That is just 2, as we hoped. With the first reinforcement level, it's usually just 2. Oh boy, did we show up right on top of someone. Jean-Luc Ponty. Ooh, very good. So rather than saying Jean-Luc Picard, I said the name of a musician, Jean-Luc Ponty. Ah, boy. The brain works in funny ways, and I haven't listened to his music in ages, but it just, his name flashed into my head instead of Jean-Luc Picard. Isn't that kind of funny? Okay, so the reinforcements are out of the way, so now we got time to do some scrambling. Jeffrey, we're going to bring you back this way. I would like, in advance of going up on the roof, get one of our own guys going up on the roof first. What we're going to do is we're going to get you over here, Trevor. Sebastian, we're going to dash you across too. That's what we're going to do. We're going to get Riker over here. We'll do a blue move just so we can have somebody on Overwatch, because I'm still nervous that I might have... it says 0 active, so that sectoid, there my little kill count, my counter up in the upper right corner tells me I've killed 10 and there's 0 active. So that sectoid that appeared with that last group was the one that had run away. But anyway, we can't get on the roof anyway, so we're going to reload and just get everybody back here ready to pop up over the roof. That way, if reinforcements come, I'd rather have shots on them from the rooftop. In fact, I think we're even going to run you with that plan over here. Data, we're going to get you all, we're going to get ourselves all on the same roof, heading in the same direction. We'll get, let's see, they can go up on this roof via that pipe just as easy as the other one. Who have we got left? Let's just Overwatch.
Overwatch!
Okay, we're all back to full movement again, it looks like. Let's get up on the roof, make sure there's no surprises up there. I don't expect it because the turn advanced so quickly. Let's get our sniper up here. Reinforcements imminent, so it looks like we may have one more round of reinforcements drop in on us before we make it to that exit site, which is kind of far away, just like the other one was, but we have 14 turns, so I'm not worried about the timer. Unlike last time, we didn't eat up our timer quite as much. So let's kind of do some mad dashes with everybody. Get everybody as far forward as we can. Then react to the reinforcements at that time. Come on, let's rescue you resistance personnel. Jeffrey, you're hurting. Let's get you going up too. Don't want to leave you behind. You're going to be in that infirmary. In fact, we gotta get that sick bay infirmary built now that we're starting to take some injuries. Okay, we are replenished. Reinforcements still imminent, so maybe we will get out of here on time after all. So let's try our rescued guys first and see if we can get them out. Looks like one of them can make it. Okay, we're going to get one out this time. I don't know if the others quite have the range, but we got one.
VIP secured in position.
So no matter what happens now, even though I don't think anything is going to happen, we have successfully evacuated one resistance personnel. Let's get all three down there and see how close we're going to be for the next turn. So we'll make it out easy. Reinforcements are still imminent. Boom, bada boom, bada boom. Let's just get everybody moving down there.
This is a rash decision, ill-considered.
That would be acceptable.
That would be acceptable.
Stepping off! Roger that. Zrozumiano. Ruszam.
I hope we know where we're going.
Hostile.
Okay,
Advancing on our
reinforcements
position.
incoming, but I think we're all going to be able to make it out of here now is what I'm thinking. So let's get everybody moved on over there.
Getting it done. Got it. Moving. Roskas.
Why that is marked was as a do not enter kind of a zone, I don't know why, but we won't push our luck and we won't enter that zone. Is that everybody that we have to get? Yeah, it looks like it. Let's evacuate everybody and end this mission once
Ready
and
to
for
boogie.
all. Another successful extraction. Way to go, guys. Way to
Status
go, guys.
confirmed. We've secured a civilian contact. Status confirmed. Mission accomplished.
Boy, we sure like standing in front of other people, don't we? Let's see if we can change the line or the look of this. Yeah, I kind of like the building tops in the background. And if we just get rid of you in the front and have you bend yourself down, Jeffrey, I think we'll be in good shape. Yeah, that'll get everybody standing tall. We'll just do it this way. Take the photo. Justice for the Western U.S. Where they go, the aliens die. All right, successful, excellent mission. We did take the wound. We're gonna lose Jeffrey for a little while. in the other playthrough, Long War One, he's a scout and he has a habit of getting injured, and I see that's carrying through to this playthrough now, and he's not even a scout. Look at that.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember,
Okay,
only
most damage,
together
Jean-Luc
can we
Picard.
build a
Yeah, he
better
was slicing,
tomorrow.
dicing like crazy, wasn't he? Here we go. We got some loot out of this one that we were able to take advantage of. That's nice and walk away with some loot on a situation or mission like
I
this.
can't imagine the aliens are too happy about this.
And once again, we won't look
Hell
at
of a
promoting
job.
the squaddies yet. We'll think about how we want to promote them, but let's take a look at who Professor Jeski, or what kind of soldier he's going to be. Rookie, you are a phantom, a shinobi. Good job, carry on. Another rookie, Trevor, T-Bone, let's see what you're going to become. What are you today? You are a grenadier, another boomity-boom, which is good timing since Jeffrey just got hurt and he was one of our other grenadiers. So good job, glad to have you as a grenadier, T-Bone. And finally we have Will Riker. Let's see who he becomes. He is a specialist. Now all of a sudden we're getting some specialists built up, but that's a good thing. I don't mind having 3 on board at this point in the game. It gives me options, and there's quite a few missions where it doesn't hurt to have them along. Okay, we got an advanced stock, a +6 hacking, so that's kind of cool. Figure out which of our specialists we want to use that one on as far as the PCS goes. Advanced autoloader, loader, and a regular stock. So maybe we got something like a regular stock we'll be able to sell if we need it and keep the advanced stock. We'll see how the supplies and money situation looks as
We're
we
getting
get.
thin on manpower,
Yeah,
Commander.
exactly.
We should check with Resistance HQ for new recruits.
Yep. Low intel. We also have low intel. We've been told this before and we know it. Fortunately, we have an intel mission, a new soldier acquired. So apparently one of those we rescued isn't going to the Haven. He's going to be available as a rookie for us. So very good. Glad to have you, Henry Salinas. And this is another name that I can change out. This is a...
We will be the masters of the power they have left behind.
Yeah, sorry to overtalk you there, but we have another rookie in our midst, and he is game generated. So if anybody wants a soldier, we have an opportunity for you here with another soldier. Just drop me a comment, and we'll get you set up as a soldier on the team. And the rest of them should have gone to the Haven. So we don't have any more engineers. Our supplies are up to 74, which might... I wonder if we were to pop back up, because we haven't gained any rescue the engineer missions. If we went back to the Black Market real quick,
Avenger plotting new course.
How expensive would another engineer be, or is one even available?
Market is open.
No engineers available right now yet, so we just have a scientist available at 75 supplies. Well, we have a chance to rescue a scientist. It might be in my best interest right now to purchase a scientist, but at the same time I want to get some building going in the base. So since we're about to rescue, and we have a mission to rescue a scientist coming up, I think we'll pass on that. The only real thing I was looking for is an engineer. What do we have? We have our Haven set for intel down here. Good. We're good to go there. And we should have our Haven up here still set to intel. And we got a couple hiding. We got 2 new recruits down here. One of the recruits we got as a rookie, and the other 2 are part of the Haven. And I think maybe let's switch these 2 new ones to supply. I think we got enough intel going over there right at the moment. Speaking of which, we can put some Haven advisors back in at this point. We should have that. We can put data down there. Who do we have available for up here? We'll get Wesley Crusher over there. Do we have anybody over on here? Eastern US? No, we'll add an advisor over here too. We'll get Sebastian. You're going to be the advisor over there. Teach them well, Professor. Okay. With that in mind, let's get down to New Mexico and see if we can do some scanning down in New Mexico.
Setting course for the Mexican regional
Up until the
track.
next mission becomes available, which really shouldn't be too long up there in the western U.S. Speaking of which, we are 114% infiltrated. The enemy is ready, has normal readiness, and we are looking to hack the Advent train. So guess what, folks? We have our next mission set up for next episode, and it's going to be a Hack the Workstation Operation Stone Whale up here in the western U.S. So this is Zigzag Zog signing off from Western Kentucky. I hope you enjoyed that little mission we got through, and come back next time to see how we do on our first hack job with, I believe, a specialist on this squad. So we get to try out a specialist. Yes, we do. Tommy Hertz is along as our specialist, so we get to use a specialist for the first time on a mission also, and see how that goes. Thank you all for watching. I sure do appreciate it.